Hello, rock fans. I'm Robert, one of the product managers on Rise of Cultures. Thank you so much for playing our game so far. Today, we'd like to give you a bit of a behind-the-scenes look at the development of it. So, as you can see, the office is pretty empty at the moment. That's because of the safety measures in place to make sure that everyone stays healthy during the ongoing pandemic. But looks can be deceiving. Dozens of passionate team members have been working on this game for a long time, all to provide you with a fun and challenging experience. Let's get to it.
Hello guys, my name is Kai. I'm the lead game designer of Rise of Cultures and I'm here with Robert.
Hey everyone, I'm Robert. You might still know me from the intro. So, Kai, where did the idea for Rise of Cultures come from? How was it born?
So that's a very good question, Robert. Basically, Rise of Cultures is a big game, so it's not a single idea. So it's a combination of a lot of different ideas. And in these cases, it's usually a big team effort. So different people coming up with ideas and we evaluate which ones are the best and make it into the game. And in the very beginning, we did like a lot of different pitches of ideas and just wanted to see what sticks, basically. And from that, Rise of Cultures grew out of all of these ideas. Ultimately, we wanted to create like a next generation simulation city building game for mobile devices. And fortunately, we have a lot of experience at InnoGames making those games.
All right, so Kai, tell me, what is your favorite part of the game?
Probably the workers, how they run around and do stuff. We wanted the city to really feel alive and like a big simulation. And I really enjoy them walking where I'm sending them to work, basically. Oh, and I really love the music as well. So if you guys haven't tried the game with music on, then definitely give it a try. But Robert, what's your favorite part of the game then?
I think I'm one of those people who's really into just making their city get better. So I'm always happy when I get to apply a new upgrade. And I think if I had to pick a very specific moment, I'd go for the moment where my construction is finished and it's just waiting for my blessing. So the moment when I get to tap it, it bounces a bit, it explodes. My workers are happy. That's always feels great.
So yeah, Robert, you know as good as me that creating a game is actually hard work, right? So there are some things that are a bit more easy, but most of the things are surprisingly hard. What do you think was the hardest part of making this game?
One of the screens that I remember we struggled with quite a bit was the set of screens that you get when you just tap on a building. So that's where you do your productions, that's where you do your upgrades. It's a very important set of screens. There's a lot of information to convey. And because this is one of the earliest things we added to the game, we needed to solve a lot of problems for ourselves for the first time. How do we lay out the resource information in a way that people can easily understand? Or what is a nice way of starting a production that feels good and makes sense? So that's something we went over many times. What was the most difficult part for you?
A bit like you, like there are many screens that require a lot of information being displayed to the player, and usually these are the hardest to design and implement. So for example, also the culture system went through a lot of iteration, and we wanted it to feel logical and intuitive and also rewarding to move your buildings, your culture buildings to other buildings. And I think we did a pretty good job at the end, but it was a long road to get there.
Is there anything you'd like to tell the players, or perhaps a bit of advice?
Oh yeah, so we made this game right. We probably have some advice to tell. Definitely, if you have unlocked trading yet, try to trade as often as possible with your alliance mates. Because the more you trade with each other, the better your trade relation will get, and then you will benefit from having better trade ratios. That's pretty powerful. Robert, what would you give as advice for Rise of Cultures players?
So if you're not already doing it this way, do yourself a favor, and when you're starting your productions, hold down your finger and drag it over all of the production slots to queue up a few productions at the same time, instead of doing it one by one.
So Robert, I know we just launched the game, but there's lots to come to Rise of Cultures still, right? Can you tell us some of the future plans?
Well, Kai, there's plenty of history to still explore, so of course you'll be seeing us put out a lot more ages and allied cultures. But besides more ages, special events like our Hercules event will be popping up from time to time. And lastly, we're also going to be keeping ourselves busy with new features and gameplay or balancing improvements. We're in this for the long haul, and I hope that you, Kai, but also you, all of the viewers, will be coming with us on that journey through history.
So thank you guys for watching, but most importantly, thank you for playing Rise of Cultures. If you want to stay connected, then please follow us on our social media channels to learn about the future updates of our game. Goodbye!